Are you today, my friend? I am Protulia Xeta-Llouns and this is Mexican Allies for the fourth day of the Trezene flower. Today is 4th house. This is a very convenient number because the house has 4 sides. Is the only element or sign in the wheel of the Mexican calendar that has a human build. I mean, that human made it is the only one. The rest of them are animals or natural forces. And the house is there. Why? Because the house is one of the most important things for man. He made it to protect himself from the elements and also to keep the things that he loves the most, and also food. It was a little bit easier to get organized this way, but because then he wouldn't have to hunt every day or be startled in the middle of the night with a tiger trying to eat him, or a rain, or someone trying to steal something from him or trying to harm him. The house in a way was very convenient, but in another way it's not very convenient, because then the human being settles and starts being a little bit lazy and starts accumulating things that he doesn't want or he doesn't need, because just in case is this terrible thought that makes you keep everything, because it happens that precisely when you give away your things is when you need them. This is a thing that happens, I don't know why, but everything comes again. And so the house on the 4th day. The 4th day is the day of Tonatiuh, the sun, the god of the sun. And it's said that it is the one who advances burning everything. And it's a clear day to see things in a Trezene flower. What does it mean if we are looking up for things that have to do with beauty and music and dance? Well, the sun never stops. He's just there crossing the sky, and he illuminates everything all the time, and his action is needed for flowers to grow. But no one really likes the sun. It's a little bit uncomfortable. Mostly if it's hard and it falls on you straight all the time. When it's the morning or the sunset, it's very nice, but when it hits midday, you have to hide. You even get sleepy, or you get really sick. If you stay there for a couple of hours, you get sunstroked and you could die. So, okay, it's needed, but also it's good to prevent yourself from exposing from it too much. However, if you are a flower, you can stand it all day. I don't know why this is made like this. The nature never harms anything, really. Of course, there's a cycle for one being to nurture upon the other, because this is the way it is. But nothing really harms anything when it's in the right place of the chain. So if the flower is in its place, the sun won't harm her. On the contrary, it's going to make it grow. So sometimes we're very scared because our light has hurt people. Of course, if you're a little bunny or maybe another sort of plant, and the sun falls on you, you're gonna die. If your light and your brightness falls into the wrong people, you're gonna harm them. And maybe this is why you're so scared that this time that you're shining your light, you're gonna harm someone. But guess what? You're in a field full of flowers and seeds. They need you to grow. So now is the time to shine. Oh, what an absurd situation, right? You had to hide for a long time, and now that maybe you are used to be hiding, now you have to show your face. Well, this is with the sun also. He hides all night, and all of a sudden he has to show his little nose up on the mountains. But this is the cycle, so now is the time to shine and go burning everything, because all of these seeds and flowers need you. So just shine and be like Tonatiuh. He was a nobody. One day I will tell his story. He was a nobody, and when he was asked to jump into this fire, he turned into the sun. Maybe you feel the same. It's hard to stop being a nobody, and that everybody just rejects you, and they are all the time angry with you. And then you get used to this. But now you've jumped into the fire and you've been transformed. What are you going to do? Well, what Tonatiuh did is, well, he was very harsh on people because he knew what it was to be a nobody, and the only thing that took for him to change was being brave and jumping into this fire of sacrifice, and then he was transformed forever. Of course it's difficult, and of course it's painful, but it's just one little moment of pain, and then you're transformed into the sun. So maybe you're going to be a little bit alone, and nobody will want to see you when it's morning time, but guess what? You're gonna give life to everything, and this is the most precious thing. Have a nice day, and spend it with the people you love the most, shining on them and making them grow, even if they're not very happy with your action and your strength and over brightness. See you next time.